Let's be honest, septum nose rings, you either love them or you don't. They're bold. They stand out. They say, I'm not here to blend in. But here's the real question that so many women wonder. Do guys actually like women who wear septum nose rings? Or do they secretly see it as a turnoff? The answer isn't as simple as yes or no. So if you have ever questioned whether your septum ring makes you more appealing or pushes men away, stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you will understand exactly what kind of energy a septum ring gives off and what type of man it truly attracts. Firstly, it's not the piercing, it's the energy behind it. Most men don't actually care about the piece of metal in your nose. It's not the piercing that matters, it's the energy that comes with it. See, men might notice the septum ring, but what they feel underneath it is what makes the difference. If that piercing screams, I need attention, or I need to be different so people notice me, it gives off insecurity, not individuality, and men can sense that instantly. But when it's coming from a woman who's comfortable in her own skin, who doesn't wear it to prove anything, but because it's simply her, it radiates something completely different. It gives off quiet confidence. It says, I don't need you to understand me, I just need to be me. And that's magnetic. That's what men respond to. Two women can wear the same piercing, but one gives off chaos while the other gives off power. One wears it to stand out, the other wears it because she already stands strong. In the end, it's not the piercing that turns heads. It's the presence behind it. Confidence has a frequency, and the people who are meant for you will always tune into it. Secondly, it depends on the kind of man you want. Not every man is built the same, and that's a good thing. Some men want comfort, not challenge. They're drawn to safe, predictable energy, the kind that fits into their idea of normal. They want traditional beauty, soft, simple, and non-confrontational. These are the men who see a septum piercing and instantly think, she's not my type. And that's fine because they're looking for peace, not fire. But then there's another kind of man, a man who's drawn to confidence, a man who respects individuality. He's not intimidated by a woman who stands out. He's intrigued by her. When he sees a septum ring, he doesn't see rebellion. He sees a woman with her own rhythm, her own taste, and her own edge. He sees someone who isn't trying to fit in, because she already knows she was never meant to. That kind of woman, she radiates authenticity. And authenticity is magnetic, because when a woman owns who she is unapologetically, boldly, and gracefully, she doesn't chase attention. She attracts respect. Your septum piercing isn't just jewelry, it's a signal. A quiet way of saying, this is who I am, take it or leave it. And that level of self-possession, that's what separates a woman people notice from a woman people remember. So the question isn't, do guys like septum piercings? The real question is, which kind of man are you trying to attract? Because the right one won't just notice your look, he will admire your confidence. Thirdly, it shows you're comfortable in your own skin. There's something magnetic about a woman who walks into a room and doesn't need to announce herself. She's not chasing approval, she's radiating authenticity. A septum piercing for many women isn't just a fashion choice. It's a quiet declaration that says, I know who I am. It tells the world she's not bending to trends or trying to please everyone. She's expressing herself unapologetically. And that kind of energy, it's powerful. Because confidence isn't about being loud or flashy, it's about being at ease with who you are. A woman who's comfortable in her own skin doesn't seek validation. She commands respect naturally. Men notice that not because she's trying too hard, but because she's not trying at all. There's grace in that kind of self-assurance. In a culture obsessed with filters, followers, and constant comparison, authenticity has become rare, and rarity is always attractive. When a woman wears something bold like a septum piercing and still carries herself with poise, it's not rebellion, it's self-possession. Fourthly, it filters out the wrong kind of attention. Septum ring naturally polarizes people, and that's actually a good thing. It acts like a filter. It draws in the right kind of man. The open-minded, expressive, artistic, emotionally aware, and it pushes away the ones who want something ordinary. And in today's world, where most people wear masks to please everyone, standing out is a form of authentic strength. Your uniqueness repels the generic and attracts the genuine. So if a man is turned off by your piercing, Don't see that as rejection, see it as redirection. He's just not meant for the woman you're becoming. So do guys like women who wear septum nose rings? Some do, some don't. But the real answer is this: the right guy will appreciate everything that helps you feel most like yourself. Because attraction is not about the piercing. It's about presence. It's about the confidence you carry when you walk into a room. So wear it proudly, not to prove a point, not to get attention, but because it's you. If you found this message powerful, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs to hear it. See you in the next video. Stay grounded, stay powerful, and stay real.